Hey everyone, this is a clip from a recent episode of the Men of Steel podcast where we talk about Superman and Superman adjacent topics. If you enjoy this clip, check out the podcast. You can find it at certainpov.com or wherever you get your shows. It's not until episode 10 that we really get a real Optimus focused episode, and that is guerrilla warfare.
We get Optimus with the limiters removed.
Right, yes. And this is actually the thing that I really wanted to get to when I was saying, like, well, Optimus has the power of action to do a lot more than he necessarily does in the majority of the show. Like, he's typically one of the strongest members of the team until he's definitely the strongest member of the team.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, he could probably go into a bloody fight and kill a lot of people or lead a lot of people into a situation like that. But he's not about murdering people. He's about apprehending people who stole something. Like, the death penalty is actually not what is required of that. He has restraint all the time, up until he doesn't here when a giant fly attaches to his chest and really fucks with his central nervous system.
Yeah.
Isn't the kryptonite?
Yeah, well, and it's a great, look, everybody knows the famous World of Cardboard speech with Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that kind of applies here, as it's the reminder that like Optimus is holding back because from his concept of morality, he is not supposed to be killing if he can avoid it. That's not what he is here to do. He is not comfortable with that. But also in terms of like, he puts himself greatly at danger by going full berserker rage, and his team can't afford to lose him. So like, he could probably take out, as the episode establishes, most of the Predacons single-handedly, die in the process, but then his team is left without him, and then where are they? It's multiple ways in which there's that recognition of like, this is why I hold back. This is why I am not the ace on the team.
Yeah, when he is taken off the team, they fuck up trying to be like him. Where like, we have to negotiate. And what they do is they spoil everything. They're like, here's a heads up that Optimus is coming your way. He's out of his mind. You can expect him anytime in the next hour.
Perhaps only Optimus can think like Optimus.
Yeah.
No way.
So yeah, I mean, like he takes on Tarantulas and he takes his like anchor thingy that is like such a toyetic element. I remember actually that toy. It's like a spring-loaded like grappling hook that fires off, and he uses the other end of it, which is sharp, to impale him against a wall.
Oh, it's brutal. This episode goes hard.
He tanks like all of these shots throughout these, which is such a Superman sequence of him just like walking through gunfire to go into this whole fight. Fantastic stuff there. I mean, we're reminded like, oh yeah, big scary flying super monkey is kind of a scary thing.
Yeah, it's fitting making him a gorilla because it's like just like a gorilla, right? Like we tend to not remember like, oh yeah, those things can like rip your arm.
Yeah, it's a gentle giant situation.
Yes, and be happy when they're being a gentle giant. Like that's much preferred to the alternative.
But in this episode, he decides to stop monkeying around and just truck on through everyone. Remember, if you like the clip, after you're done liking and subscribing, check out certainpov.com, where you can find more episodes of the show, as well as a ton of other great shows.